Good afternoon. I'm Steve Meeker, Vice President of University Advancement, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 180th Commencement Ceremony at Black Hills State University. We want to keep everyone safe during this celebration for the class of 2020, so we please ask that you wear your masks at all times while inside the building. We appreciate your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise for the presentation of colors by the BHSU ROTC Color Guard. Today's ceremony is led by Dr. Betsy Silva, Interim Dean of the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences. Joining her are participants in today's commencement ceremony and platform party guests, including President Lori Nichols and Regent Joan Wink. Also represented are members of the Black Hills State University Administration. Members of the esteemed faculty of the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences, led by Dr. Nathan Dykert, Associate Professor of Psychology and the Chair for the School of Behavioral Sciences. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the graduates from the class of 2020, led by Dr. Jane Klug, Dean of Students. Please remain standing for the national anthem. We remind all in attendance that proper respect is to face the flag, stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Men should remove their hat or cap. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets roared o'er, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the president of Black Hills State University, Dr. Lori Nichols.
Good afternoon and welcome. It is my honor to introduce the members of the platform party. I would ask that they stand when I introduce them, and please hold your applause until the whole stage party has been introduced. Regent Joan Wink serves as the ceremonial representative from the South Dakota Board of Regents. Dr. Priscilla Romkema is our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Ryan Young is a 2007 BHSU alumnus. Dr. Betsy Silva serves as Interim Dean of the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences. Dr. Amy Fuqua is Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Director of Graduate Studies. Miss April Meeker is our Registrar, and Mr. Steve Meeker serves as Vice President for University Advancement. Would you help me in welcoming our stage party? Graduates, now is an appropriate time to recognize a group who have been your partners in this journey. They have provided mentorship, encouragement, and possibly some prodding as you completed your coursework. So I'm going to ask if you would stand, graduates, direct yourself over to our faculty, and would you please show your appreciation to the faculty who have been so influential in your education. Faculty. Thank you. Congratulations, graduate. Your day has arrived, and I don't need to tell you that the last 2 semesters at Black Hills State have been unusual and at times challenging. None of us could have predicted a pandemic when you began your college degree, nor how much it would change your completion. But despite the many, many modifications we have had to make, you stayed the course. And for that, I admire you and I congratulate you. Both in the past year and the years before, your effort, hard work, and perseverance have paid off. Today, you become a college graduate, where you join about 1/3 of all adults in the United States who hold a bachelor's degree or above. Your degree will open doors to opportunities that you can't even imagine today. It certainly did for me. I am so excited for your future and all the possibilities that you will realize. Becoming a college graduate is a distinction in our society that sets you apart from others. And that distinction comes because our society values education. Evidence suggests that college graduates are not only highly employable, but they also enrich the civic and economic life of our communities as they volunteer, provide community leadership, or make philanthropic contributions. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful tool which you can use to change the world. Today, with a degree in hand, your ability to make our world a better place becomes much greater. As hard as you have worked on earning this degree, we all know you didn't get there alone. Your family has been a great source of support to you throughout these college years, and in a reciprocal fashion, your achievement has provided inspiration and hope to your family. Today, they are here to celebrate with you, and I know as you walk across this stage and receive your diploma, they will be bursting with pride. They love you. You matter to them. So graduates, I'm going to ask you if you would stand one more time, and if you would look around the room and find your family. So stand up, grads, and let's find family. And then would you help me in thanking your family for all the love and support they have given you? Thank you so much, family and friends that are here today, and thank you again, graduates. There are two words that are commonly used on days like today. One is graduation, the other is commencement. Graduation signifies the end, the finish line. It celebrates the fact that you have successfully completed this phase of your education and brings closure to this chapter in your life. Graduation says, woohoo, you're done. Commencement, on the other hand, signifies the starting gate, the beginning of a new life. It says you're transitioning from the past to the future. Commencement celebrates all the best part of your life is ahead of you. Both terms are most appropriate today, and both are actually very meaningful. But today, I choose to leave you with my congratulations on your commencement, on your beginning. I know that your future is very bright. You have ability, passion, commitment. You will make a difference. And as Yellow Jackets, graduates of this great university, I know wherever you go, you will carry your alma mater with you, and you will represent us well. Congratulations, graduates, on commencement, on all the bright and beautiful possibilities in store for you. I hope that you grab that future, walk through that door of opportunity, and have a really wonderful life. But remember, come back to see us often. We are pleased to have Dr. Ryan Young with us today. Dr. Young is currently an education specialist for technology and innovation in education, and he teaches graduate courses for Black Hills State. He graduated from our university in 2007 with a bachelor's degree in human services and sociology. He has a graduate degree in counseling from South Dakota State University and another in educational administration from the University of South Dakota. His education culminated in 2019 with a doctoral degree in educational leadership from the University of South Dakota. Ryan has been a successful school and agency counselor, a local school principal, an educational consultant, and a university instructor. It is my pleasure to ask Dr. Young to come forward and deliver the charge to graduates.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank Dr. Silva, Dr. Fela Duke-Pelster, Dr. Nathan Dykert, Dr. Ramkama, President Nichols, and the faculty in the College of Education and Behavioral Science for this opportunity. First and foremost, I would like to send a huge congratulations to the graduates. What a crazy, crazy ride this has been for you. Also, I don't want to forget your support system, families, siblings, grandparents, friends, those that are here today, and those that are watching from afar. Congratulations to you as well, as you have played a role in this process. I want to share 3 stories or messages in the next 7 minutes that I hope will resonate with you as you move on to your next adventure. The first message is about persistence and grit. I spoke with Dr. Silva about the graduation, the modifications that would need to be made, everything that has occurred this last year with the students being sent home from campus early, classes being moved online, and the most disappointing thing was that the culmination of all of your hard work, your efforts, your tears, your sleepless nights, all taken away in the cancellation of graduation last spring. Over the course of our conversation, we kept landing on the same thing: the persistence and grit of students. After our conversation, I was mapping out what I would like to say to you guys, and I started to chuckle a bit because my dissertation was written specifically on the students of Black Hills State University. Now, not only was it written on the students of Black Hills State University, but it was regarding their persistence, the factors that play into their life that determine whether or not they would graduate, whether or not they would be sitting in those seats. Now, I can tell you all the quantitative data, or the numbers, to help explain these factors. I can tell you that females are more likely to graduate than males. If you took 15 or more credits your first semester at college, you had a greater chance of graduating. If you took remedial courses, the likelihood that you would graduate drastically decreases. Now, those are numbers, and they tell us something. But what are the personal characteristics of persistence and grit? What is it, and where does it come from? There are lessons that will be learned from what you have gone through that will display the ingrained persistence and grit you have acquired by living through this difficult time. You've had to learn to collaborate on a much different level. You've had to learn to be flexible. You've had to deal with disappointment and navigate huge uncertainty. In your life, whether that be personally or professionally, you will experience disappointment as well as moments of uncertainty. The experiences that you have had will help you, and you have proven that you can persist through anything. My second message is about mentoring. As you've gone through your experience at Black Hills State, you have likely encountered somebody that has mentored you, whether that's the term that you used or not. It might have been an advisor, a professor, a tutor, or even a fellow student. These are people that you look up to for a variety of reasons. I've been fortunate to have many people on my journey. In fact, I have several here today that have mentored me and continue to mentor me. If you were to tell me 13 years ago, when I was sitting in those exact chairs, that I would have completed a doctorate program, been a therapist, a principal, teaching for a university, and now speaking at a commencement ceremony, I would not have believed you. The mentors I have had over the course of my time at Black Hills State as a student and beyond have played an integral role in the trajectory of my career. So seek out those that inspire you, those that will push you to be the best version of yourself, and those that want nothing more than for you to succeed. Now, not only do I want or encourage you to seek out a mentor, someone you were inspired by, but I want you to be that person for someone else. At this moment, there is someone looking up to you. So be that person for someone else. My last message is about asking for help. There's a story I once heard when I was a student at Black Hills State about a man that was traveling around. He was interviewing individuals from every corner of the country. At the conclusion of the project, overwhelmingly, the message or the secret to success from all of these successful individuals boiled down to one simple phrase: ask for help. You're going to find yourself in situations, whether that be the continuation of your education, your personal or professional life, that you're not going to have the slightest of clue what is going on, and that's okay. Everyone will find themselves there at some point. How you face uncertainty will determine your outcome. Stay humble, stay curious, and ask for help. To recap my 3 themes or messages: persistence and grit. Stay persistent in whatever you do. You have navigated a time in education that no one else has, and you've persisted. Find a mentor. Seek out someone that inspires you to be better, and be that person for someone else. And finally, asking for help. We are all in this together, so don't be afraid to ask for help. Thank you again for this opportunity, and congratulations to the graduates of 2020.
Thank you so much for those comments. We're privileged to have Regent Joan Wink, who will bring you greetings from the South Dakota Board of Regents. Regent Wink.
President Nichols and my esteemed colleagues up here on the platform party with me, family and friends, faculty, and particularly you, the students, the graduating students 2020 from Black Hills. I see today we are a small but mighty group. Don't forget it. Now, we already know you're persistent and resilient because you made it through this year. And we know that you can handle it when life tosses you a curve, and life will toss you a curve. And we know that our dear BH has done everything in its power to prepare you for the future. You can do this. Family and friends, a special, special shout out to you. Thank you for all you've done to help make this day possible for these graduates. We appreciate all you're doing. Now, when I come to BH and Spearfish, I usually tell my Grammy and Grampy stories because so much of my life was spent here running around this campus before it was this beautiful. But I thought it was beautiful. And the truth is, I thought this campus, this school, belonged to my Grammy and Grampy. I thought it was their school. But I've already told about as many Grammy and Grampy stories as I can here for graduation, so I needed a new one. So I made it up. I'm going to tell you a story about Dolly Parton, and I'm going to compare her with Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I I so remember the first time I heard Dolly sing. I was teaching in Arizona. We lived way out in the country on a ranch. I was driving to school with my kids, going to school for the day, and we always listened to this little country western station, and suddenly that voice started. And I was mesmerized. I couldn't believe it. And I said, kids, they're in the back seat, listen. It sounds like it's an angel singing just for us. Now, you know the rest of the story of Dolly and her very successful career and the joy she's given. But in addition to that, are you aware of she has given away almost 150 million books to kids free all around the world? The way you do that is when somebody is going to have a baby, you sign them up online, Imagination Library, and when that baby is born, the baby will begin to receive a book every month until they're 5 years old. There's one other thing about Dolly I want you to know. She was once invited to give a commencement address at the University of Tennessee. And the president there was going to do an official, give her an honorary degree and do a hooding. That's where we get all this regalia when we finish our degree. And he did that. And when he was finished, Dolly was so overcome that she started sobbing right on the stage. And she couldn't give her speech. But finally, you could see the mascara running. She looked up at the graduating seniors and she said, I don't give speeches, I sing. But then she got serious and she said, I know, you gotta dream big. And as she told this story, she told about when she was a little girl, she would stand on her front porch with a little wooden ceiling that leaned forward, and she'd always lean her fishing pole up on the roof. And she would hang a tin can from it. And of course, she sang into the tin can, but it was her microphone. And she told how all those chickens out there in front scratching around were really the audience, her audience. And they were cheering wildly for her. Now, Dolly and I are about the same age, and I want you to know that never once in my life did I think in terms of dreaming big. It just never entered my head. I only knew hard work and keep my head down. And the reason I think about this is because when I was about mid-career, our very spiffy young daughter very seriously asked me, Mom, what's your professional goal? And I looked at her and I said, Dawn, I never had one of those. It was true, I never had. I think she was a little disappointed. And she said, but how do you get anywhere if you don't know where you're going? And I said, all I know is I keep running around behind my life trying to catch up. But then I started to read Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and then all of this dreaming big started to make sense to me, particularly when I read this one quote from her. She said, reading shaped my dreams, and more reading helped all my dreams come true. So graduates, the truth is, I never ever could have dreamed big enough to ever think that I would get to speak to you at my Grammy and Grampy's school as you graduate. So what maybe can we learn from this story? I'm thinking maybe there's no one single path to the best life. Maybe you make your path by walking. I suspect dreams can't hurt, and I know hard work really does help. But remember, it was Dolly who many years ago said, now don't you all get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. So I want you to know I wish you the very, very best. And now on the behalf of the Board of Regents, by the authority vested in me by the Constitution of the State of South Dakota, I hereby delegate President Nichols the right to confer degrees and diplomas with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining contingent upon the completion of all requirements.
Thank you so much, Regent Wink, both for those words and for the authority as well. I am pleased to introduce Mr. David Martinson, instructor of music, to lead a saxophone ensemble group in the playing of El Capio. Thank you so much for that beautiful number. Graduates, we're at the moment for which you have been preparing for the last several years. A photographer from Life Touch Special Events will be taking pictures today, which will be available for purchase 1 week following the ceremony. The website address is on the inside cover of your commencement program. Family and friends of graduates, as a courtesy to the students who are graduating as well as people sitting next to you, please remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. And I do want to give one more word of instruction. Graduates, you'll be coming up on the stage to my right, receiving your diploma, and exiting to my left. You'll go over to the drop, which is where you'll take your photograph. Please feel free to remove your mask for the photograph, but then we would ask you put it back on as you return to your seats. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Betsy Silva, Dean of the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences.
Graduates, please stand. President Nichols, I have the honor to present the class of 2020. On behalf of the faculty, I present to you as fully qualified to receive their diplomas.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the South Dakota Board of Regents, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's and master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and please be seated.
The first group of students who will be asked to come forward are graduating with master's degrees. They will be hooded as a part of today's ceremony. Will the first row of master's degree candidates rise and step forward? Stephanie Marie Allen. Michaela Brianne Besco. Jamie Lee Betcher. Brittany Nicole Condon. Katie Lee Dibburn. Christopher Lee Duden. Demi A. Dumars. Rebecca Ruth Griffin. Lila Mae Melhoff. Will the first row of bachelor degree candidates rise and come forward to receive your diplomas? Nicole Ann Allerdings, Summa Cum Laude. Harrison Rose Armstrong, Magna Cum Laude. Rachel Ann Barrows, Cum Laude. Jake Russell Basinger. Elizabeth Marie Bauer. Ashley M. Bilbrey, Magna Cum Laude. Jerica Marie Buzinger, Magna Cum Laude. Haley L. Bayutolf. Catherine L. Campbell, Summa Cum Laude. Juanita Michelle Cheney, Magna Cum Laude. Dorothy Marie Davila. Justin Ernest John Davis. Riley Day, Cum Laude. Madeline Lee Forster. Haley Lauren Frankie. Coulter Ray Fuller, Cum Laude. Cassidy Nan Getz. Elizabeth K. Greger. Jacqueline Dawn Hagan, Cum Laude. Daniel R. Harris. Bryn Hayes, Cum Laude. Brittany M. Hepp. Rachel Elaine Ann Hopperditzel, Summa Cum Laude. Shaylin Rose Hubbard, Magna Cum Laude, International University Scholar. Megan Judith Iverson. Tani Lynn Janis. Stacia N. Harvey. Amber Jensen, Cum Laude. Carrie Kerr. Niall Elizabeth Koenig. Michelle Yvonne Lavalley, Cum Laude. Taylor K. Lenz. Chantal Lavette Lewis. Jennifer Lynette Little. Paul Michael McLaughlin. Morgan Virginia Melhoff, magna cum laude. Justin Taylor Mesteth. Austin Cole Miller. Taylor Cherie Myers, magna cum laude. Ariana Margaret Nelson, magna cum laude. Kaylee Justine Neville, cum laude. Kadin Bray Newbro. Destiny Lynn Noteboom, cum laude. Morgan Allison Olson, magna cum laude. Stephanie Abion Opp. Samantha May Riley, magna cum laude. Brooke R. Richards. Hayden Joseph Sadowski. Marissa Jade Skaleski, cum laude. Cassie L. Smith. Dylan Bruce Smith. Garrett Levi Snook, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Sosby. Charles Hubert Stepp, the fourth, cum laude. Mackenzie Sue Strong. Amanda Rose Swan. Cody Wayne Swenson, magna cum laude. Ashley Hope Tate, magna cum laude, university scholar. Krista Lucille Ulrich, cum laude, university scholar. Brianna P. Voigt, magna cum laude. Jada Lynn Wagner. Jackson Ryan Walby. Amber L. Wallace, magna cum laude. Bailey A. Waterland. Hunter R. Wentz. Glenford D. Yellowrobe Jr. Amanda Lee Young.
Academic traditions, such as the symbolism of the tassel, are steeped in history. Moving the tassel to the left after graduating is symbolic of moving from college to another stage in your life. It is my privilege to ask you now to move your tassel from right to left, signifying that you are now a college graduate. Congratulations. They're just a little proud of you. Here to bring you greetings from the Alumni Association is Mr. Steve Meeker, Vice President for University Advancement.
Thank you, Dr. Nichols. Class of 2020, on behalf of the BHSU Alumni Association, I want to congratulate you and welcome you to our association. Wow, what a year. Unfortunately for Black Hills State, it's deja vu from many years ago. In 1918, BHSU, then called Spearfish Normal, closed for 5 weeks, October 15 to November 20, and then again November 26 through February 3, 1919, because of a flu pandemic. Sound familiar? It's definitely weird times we're in. I don't know about you, but it's almost December. And March seems like 15 years ago. That's a joke. You can loosen up a little. Come on. Got to do better than that. I'm going to die up here if you don't laugh a little bit. My wife, April, and I decided on November 1st, when everybody was moving their clock back an hour, we said we will not do that because we do not want one more year of 2020. I'll tell you that right now. Anybody else out there concerned about a season finale for 2020? Honestly, it's time to feel how blessed we are during this pandemic. You get to stay in a warm home, an apartment, reading, working, being educated online, something that they were not able to do back in 1918. Do remind yourself today not only to be excited, but to be grateful. Graduates, the Alumni Association would like to challenge you to create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life, because you truly will become what you believe. Work hard and you will achieve success with your BHSU degree. We ask that you stay connected to us. We need your involvement in alumni activities. There are many ways that you can assist Black Hills State. You can recommend BH to a prospective student, lobby a legislator when BHSU or higher education needs your assistance. You can volunteer your time with alumni activities, and you can attend alumni gatherings and reunions. Another way to support BHSU is to provide financial assistance when you actually are successful yourself out there, so that we can help future students attend Black Hills State. I extend an invitation to you to become an active member of your association. We welcome your participation, and I know that you'll find it satisfying. In closing, just know that we are just a few short months away from returning to normal. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And when we do, get out there and show the world what your BHSU degree is all about. You know, when you were younger, you believed in Santa Claus for about 8 years. Now it's time to believe in yourself. So get out there and make us all proud. I offer you my personal congratulations, my respect, my best wishes. And I would like to wish everybody in the gymnasium today a happy and, more importantly, healthy holiday season. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Vice President Meeker. Our Black Hill State University Saxophone Ensemble will conclude today's ceremony with the playing of our alma mater. The recessional will follow immediately after. Please remain in the bleachers until the graduates and faculty have exited. Practice social distancing and continue to wear your mask as you leave the building. Would you all please stand now for our alma mater?
3, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again, graduates. I hope you know that we are so very, very proud of you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day with your family and friends. Graduates, faculty, and platform party, we will begin the recessional.
1, 2, 3, 4.